Well, friends, how are doing? Day 1454. I'm a little late. Thought I'd come and give you a quick update on my little escapade from last night, if you saw my live video. So, my car died. My Chevy Trailblazer, oh my gosh. She has treated me so well. I've had it for like 7 years. And last year, it started to make some really, really loud noises with the engine. I had it taken a look at from my mechanic, and he said, from the issues we think it is, it'll cost you $2,000 or more, but there's no guarantees that it'll actually fix it. And so he just said, I would just drive it till it dies and save that few grand and just get another car. So I'm like, all right. So I was planning to get it sometime this past year, and the car kept going. So I kept driving. And I've delayed getting it, but it finally died last night. I saw some white smoke coming out the exhaust pipe. I was like, that's not very good. And then from the engine, smoke started to come from it. Like, that's definitely not good. And I'm thinking, I'm getting close to the Portman Bridge. I was coming back from Abbotsford, an event there. And I hit Surrey, and I was approaching Fraser Heights. And I'm thinking, man, it'd be amazing if I could get over the bridge. But then my car started to lose power. So I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm making it over the bridge. And I don't want to get stuck on the bridge. And so I ended up taking the next exit I could, ASAP, which was to Highway 15, Pacific Highway. And so I pulled off into the exit. And as soon as I could, I pulled off to the shoulder. And luckily, that was basically when the car died. And so I was stuck on the side of the road. And I'm like, okay, I have BCAA. Called them up. Told them the situation. So I know I have a tow up to 50 kilometers for free. And said, so that will cover your car, but because you have a trailer, that's going to be an extra cost by the towing company. So I'm like, okay, how much is that? And I was quoted $393, including tax and all the fees. I'm like, damn, how much? That's just for the trailer. So I tried to call up some friends to see who had a hitch or whatever to potentially help me out. And, they can, because my plan was to actually have BCAA haul my car back. And if I had a friend with a hitch, can help me pull the trailer back, and, I could save $400 and treat them out to dinner or give them some money as well, right? But that didn't happen. So, I ended up paying the $400. I locked the door. I said, do you need the door unlocked? They said, nope, just leave the key in there, and they have tools to get in. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I said, do I need to detach the trailer? They said, oh, yeah, that would help the tow truck. But they said, it'll be, probably 2 hours before they can get there. I'm like, well, if I take the lock off, does that mean anybody can just come and take the trailer? So, yeah. I was like, well, they asked me, do we have the key to the lock? I'm like, yeah. So I said, okay, well, I'll just leave the key in the car. So when they come get the car key, they can get both. I'm like, oh, okay, that works. So they towed it back to my place around 3 o'clock, or just before 3, about 2:45. And this is AM. And I was like, how do I get home, though? I was calling up some friends, texting them, saying, who's here that might be able to, do me a favor. And then out of the blue, I'm like, oh, I can just take an Uber home. Oh, my gosh. I've never taken an Uber in Vancouver, so it doesn't come to my mind because I always have a vehicle. There were 4 of us, so I ended up paying for an Uber coming home to Vancouver. And then got home, waited for the trailer, and the tow guy, he comes and gives me my car keys back and says, hey, so there was an issue when I detached the trailer. I accidentally pulled the electronics out, the electric wire that gives the trailer power for the lights. I'm like, ugh. Another thing. He said, it was my fault, so we will cover it. Just call the company tomorrow or on Monday and just mention it. It's all documented on BCA and everything, so we'll cover that part. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I got to call them up tomorrow and find a place that can repair my trailer because I've got events. It's my busy season. So, yeah. That was definitely an adventure last night, my friends. But again, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm safe. I was warm, so not an issue. I had options. But yeah, life it's never gonna be perfect. There's gonna always be challenges, but you get to choose what attitude you have with it, to take with it, and to overcome and be the victor, or whine, complain, and be the victim. I'd encourage you to be the victor, okay? Because whining and complaining doesn't help anybody, and doesn't make you feel good either. But hey, a lot of work ahead of me now to figure out my situation in getting my tables to my events now. It's just the start of my busy season, so well, we'll see. Oh, since I'm here, and you're watching, if anybody has a car with a hitch that can haul, or SUV or truck, please shoot me a message. And I could definitely use some help. I'll give you some money for it, whatever. We'll work out something. But I just looking at options right now. And if you have any ideas, please shoot in the comments or message me directly. Okay, that's all for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.